High school basketball on Ticket TV is presented by Quirk Auto Group, Greenway Equipment, Brewer Redemption Center, and Pine Tree Solar. High school basketball on Ticket TV also brought to you by Next Home Experience, Northeast Driving School, Dean's Detailing, Levesque Business Solutions, Bangor Window Shade, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Novus Glass, Firehouse Subs, County Physical Therapy, Flash Me Maine Photo Booths, Chase's Family Restaurant, Fairway Auto Sales, Tossie's Checkout Convenience Store, Comfort Shoes and More, Frank's Bake Shop, The Fitch Company, State Street Optics, Bangor Floral, and the Coach House Restaurant. High school sports on Ticket TV also brought to you by Coastal Auto Parts, Hammond Lumber, Bangor Federal Credit Union, Creative Options, First National Bank, Mid-Coast Denture Design, and Miller's Workshop. Now let's get you out to the action on Ticket TV.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to high school basketball here on Ticket TV. We're coming to you live from Brewer High School tonight. A matchup between the Class AA Hampden Academy Broncos and the Class A Brewer Witches. Game one of a doubleheader here tonight. Jim Church along with Ernie Clark. And Ernie got the boys game leading off this twin bill here tonight. Let's talk about the Hampden Academy Broncos.
Well, the Broncos are still very young, but they've already equaled their victory total from a year ago. 2-1 start, but in the middle of a very busy week. They went to Portland last night, played in the Expo makeup game against Portland, lost 56-47. The record now 2-1, coming into tonight's game against one of the favorites in Class A North in Brewer, off to a 2-0 start. And then on Thursday, they go back home, but the opponent is Oxford Hills, the reigning Class AA North champion, preseason favorite to do that again this year. So a very challenging week for Russ Bartlett's Broncos.
We saw the Brewer Witches last week taking on the Messalonskee Eagles. Took the Witches a couple minutes to get things underway there, but once they kicked it in gear, they really turned it on.
They really do. They love to push the ball. They love to run the ball, and sometimes you get going a little too fast. It took them a few minutes to kind of slow down to a speed that they were comfortable with, but once they get going, very difficult to stop. A lot of weapons. They're 2-0, and nobody's surprised by that, and certainly they're the favorite here tonight.
All right, we're going to take a timeout. When we come back here in the Northeast Driving School pregame show, we're going to talk with the coaches. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV.
The day begins in darkness. Time does not define me. It drives me to keep roads, schools, and storefronts open, making sure our town is open by daybreak and our livelihoods are open for business.
It's your boss. Find it at Quirk.
If you're tired of rising electric costs, Pine Tree Solar in Herman can drastically lower or eliminate power bills for your home or business. Pine Tree Solar can even design and install off-grid systems for camps and remote locations. We are dedicated to making the process of going solar smooth and simple. Call us at 401-4300 or visit us online at pinetreesolar.com, where our local solar energy experts will give you a free solar energy consultation. Pine Tree Solar. Go green while saving green.
When it comes to repairing or replacing your windshield, Novus is the clear choice in glass repair. Locally owned and operated at 499 Hammond Street, we offer free mobile service in the greater Bangor area, as well as shuttle service during bad weather. We can come to your home, workplace, or anywhere you are. Novus is a preferred service provider by all insurance companies, and we can cover up to $100 of your insurance deductible. Whether it's repairing or replacing your windshield, door glass, mirror, or your rear window glass, you can count on Novus to be where you are when you need us the most. Call Novus today.
He can't catch a football, but he can fetch you a home. Catch Luke at Next Home Experience.
Welcome back to Brewer High School, and let's send it right down to the floor. Ernie Clark standing by with the coach of the Broncos.
All right, here with Hampden Academy, Coach Russ Bartlett. We were just talking about the schedule for this week. Last night at this time you were at the Expo in Portland, and now you play a Brewer team that everybody's expecting to be among the elite in Class A.
I think they're in the elite statewide. And then we had Oxford Hills on Thursday, so I think probably the two top teams in the state were playing the next two games.
Having said that, you're off to a 2-1 start. That's as many wins as you had all year last year. Is that an accurate reflection of kind of the growth of this club, which was very young a year ago?
I hope so. I thought we had a great offseason. A lot of guys got stronger and needed to. They play together pretty well. We're a year older, a year stronger. We'll see tonight. It's going to be a big test.
And just keys to being competitive against the Witches tonight.
We're going to do a really good job on Brady and Brock. I think it boils right down to that. I think the game will be won in the half court. If we can do a great job on them defensively, then I think we'll be in the game in the fourth quarter. And if we don't, then they'll kick our butts.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. Jim.
All right, thank you very much, Ernie. Talking with Russ Bartlett, coach of the Hampden Academy Broncos. Ernie will stroll down to the other end of the court and catch up with Ben Goodwin. And let's take a look at the Class AA standings. And you see the Hampden Academy Broncos right there, 2-1 after suffering that loss last night to Portland. Also 2-1, but much better start for the Broncos here in the 2022-23 season. All right, Ernie has collected Ben Goodwin, head coach of the Brewer Witches.
All right, we're here with Brewer coach Ben Goodwin. Suddenly a break in the schedule as it turned out. You played last Tuesday and then had Friday off, didn't make it up. Going to make the games up against the Comas in January, I believe. What did that allow you to do, that break?
Well, we get a little rest, but I think this far, especially at the beginning of the year, we like to play games. When you miss some of those games, it's hard to stay with that consistency, but I thought we had some good practices, and hopefully we're ready to start playing tonight.
Yeah, also playing very well. The Hampden Academy team, they've already won as many games as they won last year, getting off that 2-0 start. Lost down to Portland last night, coming back to play you guys tonight. Pretty big challenge for them, but what do you know about them in terms of their growth from a year ago?
Well, they have gone much better from last year. They got a great guard in the McGoffin kid. Coach Bartlett always does a good job with his team, so we know they're going to be ready to play. And having that rivalry, the Cross River, they got a good stance here. We got some good fans, and so we know this is going to be a battle. And hopefully we can play our game and come out on top.
What is the game that you want to play to give yourself the best chance to be successful?
So we'll play up tempo, just like we have been. We'll push the ball as much as we can and really get after them defensively. So we're going to try to, get the game moving, and hopefully they're a little tired from last night.
Hey, best of luck.
Hey, thank you very much.
All right, Jim.
All right, thank you very much, Ernie. Ernie Clark chatting with the coaches here in the Northeast Driving School pregame show. Let's take a look at the standings in Class A currently. You see the Brewer Witches right there at 2-0. Of course, the Witches made it all the way to the North Final last year before losing to the eventual state champion, the Nokomis Warriors. And the Witches looking to make it 3-0 here tonight against the rival Hampden Academy Broncos. All right, we'll take another time out here in the Northeast Driving School pregame show. The student bodies are out, and they are decked out here in the holiday season. We'll be right back. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV.
Selling is all about relationships and building trust. At Greenway, it's our people that have built the business. We're fortunate to have a team with years of experience. They know John Deere equipment inside and out and go the extra mile to take care of our customers.
And right now is a great time to talk to one of us about a new tractor. Get 0% APR financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor. Nothing runs like a Deere.
From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
From the land to the sea, Chase's Family Restaurant is the place to be.
Are you looking for a place to unwind after a long day?
Then come check out our Hideaway Lounge.
With a bar that's both upbeat and laid back. And it's the perfect atmosphere for anyone who wants to unwind after work.
Or kick it up for the weekends with daily drink specials and a full dinner menu.
You can fill up on a good time any night of the week.
Thank you for being a part of our family.
Here at Chase's Family Restaurant.
We can go into a room and have absolutely nothing in there, nothing on the windows, no color, no character, no tone to a room.
that's, I think, where we're strongest, is being able to help someone envision what's going to go in that window.
And we leave, it's totally transformed into something that the customer wants it to be. We've often been told we make a room look better just by leaving it.
I'm Phil Levesque, president of Levesque Business Solutions. We're a family-owned Maine business since 1963. We're your one-stop shop for great office products at affordable rates. From copiers to office furniture to PPE, we've got it all warehoused right here in Bangor. We're your local small Maine business with a dedicated staff providing honest and friendly customer service, top-of-the-line tech support, and the option of in-house leasing. Let us help you get back to...
Welcome back to Brewer High School. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV, and we are in the Levesque broadcast booth, the Levesque Business Solutions broadcast booth. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark, and our Ticket TV crew as we get set for this matchup between the Hampden Academy Broncos and the Brewer Witches. And Ernie, let's take a quick look at the program histories. We'll start with the Broncos, and certainly over the last couple of decades here, a storied history.
Yeah, really so. Russ Bauer has coached the Broncos to 4 state championships, as well as 4 additional regional championships. So 4 states, 8 regional championships over his tenure. It's nearly 2 decades long. Had a struggle last year rebuilding with a young team, but you're seeing most of those players back this year, and they're off to a 2-1 start, although they face a very challenging week this week with games remaining against Brewer and Oxford Hills.
All right, now we turn our attention to the Brewer Witches program. And the Witches still looking for that first state championship, but they got a team that certainly can do some damage here this season.
Well, that's the goal. They had a very good team last year. The only team they couldn't beat in the postseason was Nokomis and Cooper and Ace Flag. They are now playing in Florida, and the Witches are back as one of the favorites. Off to a 2-0 start this year, 2 convincing victories, and hoping again to rely on their talent and experience to take that next step to get their first regional title at least since 1988.
All right, we will take a timeout right here. When we come back, we'll get you the starting lineups, Ernie's keys to the game, the injury report, and the opening tip. That's on the way. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue, Bangor.
Fast, friendly, honest, and clean. Counted right in front of you. You won't have to wait long to leave Brewer Redemption Center with cash in your hand. Located in the North Brewer Shopping Center behind the Parody, Brewer Redemption Center is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays, 8 to 4. So grab those returnables and head over to Brewer Redemption Center today. Our team is waiting for you.
What's the biggest craze this fall for parties and get-togethers? It's Flash Me Maine. Photo booths are a fun, exciting way to capture memories at your party or event. And Flash Me Maine is the premier photo booth rental company. The Magic Mirror booth is the most elegant, modern, sleek, and stunning booth currently available. Then there's the Flash Me Maine Duo booth, a hybrid booth that is portable. Flash Me Maine has dozens of props and backgrounds to choose from. Their goal is to make sure you have fun and that your photo booth photos make memories to last a lifetime. Let Flash Me Maine photo booth rentals make your next get-together a blast. Find them on Facebook or at flashmemaine.com.
Whether you want to get back to work, back to sports, or simply back to living your life, County Physical Therapy can help you achieve your goals. With a new location in Bangor, County Physical Therapy brings a 30-year history of high-performance, outcome-based rehab to the Great Skates Plaza at 82 Sylvan Road. And with priority scheduling, you get seen in days, not weeks. Remember, it's your choice. Make the best choice. County Physical Therapy, now in Bangor. Call them today at 401-4324 or visit them online at countypt.com.
Back here at Brewer High School, just moments away from the opening tip in this matchup here tonight between the Hampden Academy Broncos from Class AA taking on the Brewer Witches from Class A North here tonight, and should be a good one. Broncos 2-1 coming in, Witches 2-0, trying to keep their season undefeated. And Ernie, let's start with these starting lineups here and give us the Broncos starting lineup tonight.
Okay, first for the Hampden Academy Broncos, Brandon Butterfield, a senior guard. Number 2, Aiden Kochendorfer, a sophomore guard. Number 3, Zach McLaughlin, a junior guard. Number 12, Landon Gabrick, a forward, a senior, number 15, and J.J. Wolfington, a junior forward, number 33 for Coach Russ Bartlett's Broncos.
And for the Brewer Witches?
Brewer Witches, number 1, Evan Netto, 5'8" senior guard. Number 13, Brady Saunders, 6'3" senior forward. Number 24, Ryder Goodwin, 6'4" senior forward. Number 32, Brock Flagg, a 6'1" senior forward. And Cam Hughes, number 34, a 6-foot senior forward for Coach Ben Goodwin's Witches.
All right, and our starting lineups brought to you by Acadia Federal Credit Union as the two teams lined up on the free throw lines. And we'll get our national anthem here at Brewer High School tonight. Good crowd on hand here and more filing in. The Hampden Academy student body well represented here tonight, as is the Brewer student body across the way. Brewer student body decked out in some holiday garb.
Yes.
It looks like the Bronco student body is going to the beach.
Little contrast there, but the Brewer student body is ready for Christmas vacation, I think.
They are fired up for that. All right. Feels like everybody's fired up and ready to go, Ernie. I know that's the case with you, and let's get the keys to the game.
Well, keys to the game for Hampden is to try to keep Brady Saunders and Brock Flagg in check. They are the two guys that really sparked the transition game, both defensively on the perimeter, where they're going to outsize Hampden, but also once they get the ball, Brady Saunders leading the Witches at 23.5 points per game. And for Brewer, they've got a similar task, only it's Mr. McLaughlin. Zach McLaughlin averaging over 28 points a game here to start the season.
Broncos win the opening tip. First shot of the ball game is put up and off by J.J. Wolfington, the junior forward. And after the miss, a foul against Landon Gabrick as he goes over the back. And the Witches will have their first possession of the night.
Yeah, Gabrick important to the rebounding as well, as Brewer with a little more experienced and bigger front court. And from those rebounds, we'll start a lot of fast breaks for the Witches.
And that ball's going to go out of bounds. I think Saunders and Brock Flagg thought it was touched by the Broncos, but the official right there. We have a three-man officiating crew here tonight. And they had a great review of that pass that went out of bounds. Turnover Brewer. This is Butterfield. Now it's Wolfington between the circles. He's back to Butterfield on the near side. Gabrick puts it to the floor.
Man-to-man for Brewer. You see Brady Saunders down along the baseline guarding McLaughlin.
There's that defense near midcourt. Takeaway by Flagg, and it's going to be a carry. And he knew it. So a slow start here for both sides.
But that's that perimeter defense by Brewer. They're all 6'1", 6'2", 6'3" out there, and they've got a size advantage over the Broncos.
Which is pressing in backcourt. Butterfield beats it, goes in the corner, and we got a collision. And that's going to be a player control. Butterfield's running over a witch. Still no score, 54 seconds into this one.
Butterfield, the point guard, is going to pass on about 75% of those kind of opportunities, and Brewer is aware of that, so they set up anticipating the pass, but stay there defensively. That time picked up the player control foul.
We're just looking to get a shot off here. Still no shot. There's McLaughlin at the other end. Strong take, and he's got 2, and the Broncos are on the board.
Yeah, you're right. The Witches with 3 turnovers already, and the Wolfington to McLaughlin pass made him pay.
And there was a beach ball on the floor, which Evan Neto saw. I told you the Broncos student body over there was going to the beach. They brought their beach balls.
Heading south there. Look, nice pass, two-handed pass over the head from Wolfington to McLaughlin, and a strong take against Saunders. He's probably given up 3 inches of height there, but went up equally with him to get to the rim and score the game's first points.
I like the intensity of the Bronco defense here at the outset. They're challenging every pass, every shot. That shot may have been partially blocked, and Wolfington can't collect it. Bounced off his hands a couple of times before going out of bounds, and it's going to be Brewer basketball.
Yeah, that shot was blocked. I believe it was Kochendorfer, number 3. It was guarding Saunders in the man-to-man.
Here's Ryder Goodwin trying an up and under move, double teamed there, and good defense by Wolfington and Gabrick. Broncos come away with it. They're up by 2. Butterfield back out to Gabrick, fires up a 3 off the back of the iron, no good. Long rebound, tracked down by Butterfield in the near corner. Wolfington, right baseline, a little bit of a fall away, that's off, no good. Long rebound into the hands of Brady Saunders. And we got a foul coming here against the Broncos.
Going to be a foul against the Broncos, but Hampden doing a good job getting back defensively to prevent Brewer from running its fast break off the defensive rebound.
Kochendorfer, Nick for the foul there. He'll check out. Coming into the ball game is Nick Johnston. He's a sophomore forward. And he is all over Brady Saunders. Here's Neto. Out to Goodwin, and that's a travel. And this defense right now by Hampden,
good
forcing
pressure.
these turnovers by Brewer.
Nothing fancy, basically man-to-man defense with a little sag to help, but they forced
face.
5 turnovers by Brewer here in the first 2.5 minutes.
McLaughlin tries to zip it across the lane to Wolfington. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Brewer. Well, that beach ball came on the floor, and at Fenway Park, they take a rake to those beach balls.
Yeah, they took it out in the hallway. We don't know what happened to it out there. But
its life may have come to an end. We shall see. Kick out, Butterfield, another collision under the basket, and taking the charge there is going to be Neto. You see the aftermath there.
Yeah, that's Wolfington with the player control foul. 3rd turnover against the Broncos, and at least 2 of them have been player control fouls drawn by the Witches. Not a lot of secrets between these 2 programs.
Well, Brewer looking to break the ice here, and it's knocked away again. Again, every shot, every pass being challenged by the Broncos. Got a deflection there. Turnover Brewer. Wolfington looking for McLaughlin. Collision, Brewer, which is down. McLaughlin had pretty good look there, but he missed it. And the rebound to the Witches. This is Saunders, hands it off to Goodwin. Ryder picked up by Wolfington, into the lane, leaner, and it goes. The strength right there paying off for Ryder Goodwin as he banged against Wolfington.
Took the Witches 3 minutes to score their first points.
And now a tie-up. Witches defense always there, and it's flag tying things up, and it's going to be Brewer basketball. We see a lot of the Brewer steals coming between the arcs, Ernie.
Well, they're bigger than or taller than Hampden there, and so they get their arms in passing lane, or they can reach in. They're threatening a travel or threatening a foul in those situations, but if they can get their hand on the ball, they're off to the races going the other way.
Cam Hughes into the ball game. He's going to walk. And 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here. No, it's going to be a full timeout. We'll keep it right here. High school basketball on Ticket TV is presented by Quirk Auto Group. Quirk Auto Group, your local Boss Plow dealer. It's your boss. Find it at Quirk. Which is to our right. They are healthy. And for the Broncos, maybe Jay Baines has some inside information. There's a young man in street clothes over there. Everybody relatively healthy here for both sides. Injury report brought to you by County Physical Therapy. High school basketball also brought to you by Greenway Equipment Sales. How will you make the most of your land? Nothing runs like a deer in Bangor and Ellsworth, and at greenwayequipment.com. McLaughlin on the fly, pulls up, jumper from 10, he's got it. Something you don't see a lot of, Ernie, the pull-up J.
No, and
executed well there by McLaughlin.
And he gets elevation, too. He gets well up in the air. That's a pure jump shot.
Flag behind the back. And again, a couple of Broncos right there to challenge the shot by Brock Flagg. But one of those Broncos in purple is going to pick up the foul.
His flag going to his left. Probably Gabrick with a foul. He called on
10.
10.
It's going to be Nick Johnston. Landon Gabrick. Happy it's not on him. That would be his second.
5 team fouls against the Broncos, none against Brewer so far.
Here's Flagg forcing the issue, forcing the shot up, and he gets it off, and it will go down. And we are tied at 4. And now one of the officials coming to the scorer's table. We got a warning.
Delay of game warning against Brewer after the basket. Good strength move there by Brock Flagg. Here's earlier. There's McLaughlin getting up in the air. Override, a good one. Uncontested. And here's just a strength move by Brock Flagg. Drawing contact as he inches away across the baseline. No foul call, but he was able to knock the shot down.
All right, 4-4 our score. 4:04 on the clock here at Brewer High School. Defensive struggle here at the outset at the very least. Here's McLaughlin up the left side. It's going to be picked up by Saunders. Into the paint. Gets double teamed there briefly. Escapes, passes off. Now they work it back to McLaughlin. He's guarded by Saunders. Wolfington, cross-court pass. Gabrick, 8-footer is good. Good passing by the Broncos results in an open look for Landon Gabrick.
Not an easy shot there from that distance. Not a lot of shots taken from that 8 to 10 foot distance.
Shot off, no good by Neto. Rebound to the Broncos. Reverse layup won't go, but Gabrick the follow. Solid start here for Hampden, which is certainly not used to this. Well, in the last few years, they're not used to maybe defense like this. And a good take there by Flagg again. (8-6) Broncos with the lead and the basketball. And a steal there. Stepping into the passing lane, Cam Hughes taking it to the hole. He's got 2. Good read there by Cam Hughes and the strong take.
Well, Brewer has the size behind the perimeter. They can take those kind of chances knowing there's plenty of help closer to the basket.
Backdoor McLaughlin lost it on the way up. Here comes Saunders weaving through the lane and uses the window for 2. And now the Witches starting to turn up the heat offensively.
And it's the defense setting up the offense.
Andrew Day with the basketball. McLaughlin pulls up inside the arc, left it short, glances off the rim, almost went out of bounds, saved it in by Wolfington. Now he wants it back. Little fake and up and down. Good hustle there by Wolfington initially to save that basketball in, and then he was the beneficiary on the other end. There's a 3 by Brady Saunders. Brady was our player of the game in our last game here at Brewer High School, which is defeating Messalonsky. Saunders had 25 in that ball game.
Brewer 6 for 8 from the field. Here's Wolfington down at the other end. He had saved the ball in bounds, got it back down low, and used patience to get his second field goal of the game.
Flag and Hughes out for Brewer. Braden Carr and Stephen Young's in for the Witches. Wolfington taking a breather for the Broncos. This is Gabrick. Pulls up inside the arc. That's short. He's got the rebound. It's going to be Goodwin. Hold it down with the left hand. Ryder will bring it up himself. Little stutter step move into the lane, and he'll take it all the way. Coast to coast for Ryder Goodwin. And the Witches now have a 5-point lead. Day, left-handed three, no good. Good check out there by the Witches. Rebound to Neto. Long pass up court. This is Saunders in the paint. Kick out to Carr in the corner. Youngs for three. That is too strong. And the long rebound collected by McLaughlin. He's on the move. His shot is blocked. No, we're going to get a foul here against Ryder Goodwin. McLaughlin was a little bit out of control here. Got up in the air. And he got bailed out here. Yep, we got him right on the elbow.
Yep, he did. And he knew he did, too. Just a second foul against the Witches so far. First on Goodwin.
Junior Zach McLaughlin at the line. Releases and doesn't get the bounce. Krochendorfer back in. Wolfington back in for the Broncos. Gabrick's going to get his first breather.
Hampden goes
Butterfield out as well.
Yeah, Hampden goes about 7 deep. Brewer a little deeper than that in terms of the number of players they're willing to use.
Zach McLaughlin hits the second free throw, so 1 for 2 at the line. Brewer up by 4. This is Carr. Goes to Neto in the corner. Neto. Here's Kayan Philbrick. He misses the jumper from the free throw line, and good rebound there by Kaysen Wildman. Kaysen, a contributor on the Hampden football team and also the catcher for the Hampden baseball team.
I think Brewer would like to use as many players as they can tonight. They're a little deeper tonight than they were last week when we last saw them against Messalonski, knowing that Hampden took a road trip to Portland last night and played a pretty competitive game against the Portland Bulldogs before falling 56-47.
Neto to the floor, circles around to the right side of the rim and uses the window for 2 points. Nice move there by Neto. 6-point lead now for Brewer. Final 20 seconds here in the first quarter. Day whips it to McLaughlin. He's guarded by Saunders. Krochendorfer looking for McLaughlin out high near midcourt. Clock winding down, 5 seconds. McLaughlin splits the defense, little jump hook, kind of a running jump hook there. No good, long shot and almost went down. Brady Saunders from well beyond midcourt. And Wes Bartlett talking with one of the officials. But we're going to head to a break here. 8 minutes in the books. Very eventful first quarter. We're looking for more. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV.
Hammond Lumber Company is honored to have again been named one of the best places to work in Maine. Hammond Lumber recognizes the importance of employee satisfaction. They provide a positive workplace environment with opportunities to grow. Hammond has continued to grow too, with more team members across Maine and New Hampshire. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com. Hammond Lumber Company, proud to be one of the best places to work in Maine.
Gas prices, groceries, the cost of living is increasing. And this winter, so are home heating expenses. Let the team at Bangor Federal take some pressure off you and your family with our home heating assistance loan. With terms as low as 4.75% APR over 12 months and a max borrow limit of $5,000, fill your oil tank, pay off that heat pump, or buy that extra pallet of wood pellets. For additional details and terms, contact our lending team at 947-0374 or visit our website, bangorfederal.com. Bangor Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
Back here at Brewer High School, second quarter underway, 17-11. Brewer on top, playing here at home. Wildman down low, and a foul coming here against Brock Flagg. And Kaysen Wildman will toe the line here for 2. You see him try to power his way through Brock flag. And then it's going to be the first on flag.
His first, team's third.
First free throw is no good. High school basketball on Ticket TV brought to you by Brewer Redemption Center, conveniently located in the North Brewer Shopping Center. Behind Parity Shop and Save, Brewer Redemption Center, efficient and offers excellent parking at 391 North Main Street in Brewer.
Butterfield back into the game for Hampden with 2 fouls.
Wildman hits the second free throw. That makes it 17-12. Gabrick coming back in for Wildman. So the original starting 5 out there for Coach Bartlett. Kochendorfer, Wolfington, McLaughlin, Gabrick, and Butterfield. This is Neto. Now along the baseline, Goodwin. Back to the wing. Saunders dribbles right. Guarded closely by Kochendorfer. Gets around, puts it up, and gets the bounce.
That between-the-leg dribble in the middle of the lane allowed him to turn the corner, go the other way, and turn it into an easy shot.
And a travel here. There's McLaughlin called for the walk. See the floater by Saunders. Ball going through the cylinder to make it 19-12.
Turnover number 9 against the Hampden Academy Broncos.
Saunders, long 3, got it. Brady Saunders with his second of the night. And that extends the Witch lead to 10.
10 points now for the senior, along with a defensive job against McLaughlin.
Gabrick spins, gets it back to Kochendorfer. His shot off the front of the iron. Just one shot there for the Broncos. Rebound to Neto. Up ahead, Flag, dribbling through the paint. Goodwin holding the basketball. Now Neto backs it off. This is Saunders working against Kochendorfer. Ooh, a little wraparound pass, and Cam Hughes can't get it to drop. Rebound to Gabrick. Here's Butterfield with the push. Wolfington fakes the shot, drives the baseline, tries to get the shot off. It's blocked by Saunders. Flag out of the pack. Almost poked away from Brock. He goes back to Saunders. Saunders going to try another 3, and he hits it. And the Witches have found their groove, led by Brady Saunders with 3 threes.
13 points in total, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc.
Butterfield, nice penetration. Shot off the bottom of the rim, though. Saunders was in the vicinity. Here's Flag, and he's going to have the ball taken away from him by Kochendorfer. Great defensive play there by number 3 in purple. Ooh, Gabrick.
Yeah, the officials saw it too.
Yeah. It was obvious.
Saw it land to the basket.
Even Landon.
Yeah. Step to his left for Saunders there to get away from Wolfington, and he's hit his last 3, Saunders has from, his last 2 from beyond the arc, 3 of 4 altogether.
High school basketball on Ticket TV brought to you by Pine Tree Solar, a local solar company dedicated to helping Maine make the switch to solar energy. Feel good about saving money and saving the planet. Go green while saving green with Pine Tree Solar. Tie up on the floor.
Held ball goes to Brewer.
Cam Hughes will put it in play right below our Levesque Business Solutions broadcast booth. We're well lit up here tonight, Ernie.
Really is. I almost need some sunglasses.
We were highly critical at the end of the last game. We had trouble finding Brady Saunders, our special guest, along with Ben Goodwin after the Witches win over Messalonsky. So the staff here at Brewer High School, Phil Pushard leading the way.
Certainly took care of us. Yeah, that's great.
Witches give it up. Broncos could use a bucket right here.
Yeah, been outscored 10-1 here in the last few minutes.
Which is extending their defense. A couple of Broncos in the same location and falling out of bounds or stepping out of bounds. There's Nick Johnston.
Yeah, they're just struggling to get into their half-court offense. Most of their threats have become in transition, but 11 turnovers, mostly out of the half-court set.
Flag in the paint. Here's Hughes. He dives into the paint, scoops it up. That's off. Who's got the rebound? And the ball stays in bounds. Flipped near midcourt, and stepping on the midcourt stripe is going to be Ryder Goodwin, and it's going to be Hampden basketball. Did you see right there?
He did, indeed.
The toe on the line. High school basketball on Ticket TV brought to you by Next Home Experience. They're listing and selling homes all over Maine. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. 30-second timeout here at Brewer High School. 4:45 on the clock. Our broadcast here tonight also brought to you by Northeast Driving School. They've been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at northeastdrivingschool.com. And don't forget, after the ball game, Ernie Clark will announce our Firehouse Subs Player of the Game. That player will receive a Sub Family 4-pack to celebrate their performance in this Ticket TV game, courtesy of Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor, and at firehousesubs.com. And I gave the certificate to Dave Utterback for a high school athletic director. Great save there by Cam Hughes. Here come the Witches. Pass deflected out of bounds off the hand of Butterfield. Witches will put it in play. Hughes is going to check out. Stephen Young's coming in. You see the save right here. What an effort. And great job there by Lainey Cohen on stage cam here tonight at Brewer High School. Good job by our director, Jay Baines, leading the crew here tonight. Matt Cunha, lead camera person, joined by Grayson Cox and Lainey Cohen here in game one. Ethan Thibault will join the crew here for the second game. Ball knocked away by Neto. He jumps over Butterfield trying to get to that basketball, but it trickles out of bounds.
There's a reach in there.
There goes the
Neto
ball.
Gets up as quickly as he could, but ball
hurdles.
Going too fast.
Oh, dribble into the lane there by Butterfield. Good hands by Flagg. Ahead to Saunders. Reverse. That will not go, but there's Flagg on the follow in amongst four purple uniforms, and Brock Flagg is going to knock over one of those Bronco players, and Brock will pick up his second foul.
Flagg's second foul there. Boy, Brewer's defense here, they're not letting Hampden even get shots off in this second quarter.
You don't want to do a lot of dribbling against this Brewer defense.
No. Brewer, and Brewer has a knack of being able to reach in and not foul.
Sawyer Worcester, just a freshman in the ball game now for Coach Russ Bartlett. Bounce pass. They're pushing Wolfington off his spot. Now they're going to trip him up. He'll fall out of bounds. That foul's going to be against Stephen Youngs. See the double team there, and Young's getting that left leg out there to trip up Wolfington.
Yeah, use those base.